If there's a lesson to be learned from the financial crisis still gripping Europe, it's that such a crisis must never be allowed to happen again. For some time now, MEPs have been debating a package of legislation proposed by the Commission to enhance the supervision of financial markets across Europe. This week, the Parliament's Economic and Monetary Affairs Committee has been voting on that package. With the euro still in difficulty and financial markets still recovering, what gets decided here will have a substantial impact on the financial world for some time to come. The crisis exposed some serious inadequacies in the system of financial supervision in place across Europe. There's broad political agreement here in the Parliament that tighter regulation is necessary. And with the Parliament's influence and power now greater than ever before thanks to the Lisbon Treaty, MEPs are determined that this legislation will first and foremost reflect their views as the democratic representatives of Europe. EPP Group member José Manuel García Margallo is vice chairman of the committee.
It would be very important anyone to understand that this Parliament hasn't been called just to stamp any decision who has been taken anywhere else. This Parliament has had a role position. The Parliament and the EPP has always been in the leading front of the European construction, and now we are facing a dilemma. We go back, worse than we were before the crisis, or where we make a step forward. Our party has been always in the mainstream of this direction. I now hope the others will follow our report and our lead in this.
So what have been the EPP's guiding principles throughout the development of this legislation?
The crisis of the banking system affected very much families, households and enterprises. They didn't got credit, and they are not getting credit now because of this crisis. So it's very important to prevent this kind of crisis. There are two main points for me. You will have to be sure that the credit is going where it should go, families, household, and you have to make any mechanism you can to prevent this crisis and to be sure if this has happened again, the taxpayer won't be called to pay for that.
The package is highly technical, but essentially it's designed to ensure that there's much more emphasis on managing risks in the financial markets and therefore ultimately protecting consumers. One part of the package deals with hedge funds, which have been blamed by some experts for contributing to the crisis through excessively risky investment practices. EPP member Jean-Paul Gauzès has had responsibility for drafting the Parliament's report on hedge fund regulation. Despite pressure from the financial sector, he is adamant that hedge funds must face tighter regulation if they are to regain the confidence of Europe's politicians. The committee's vote is a good indication of how the full Parliament will vote when it considers this issue, probably in June. For more information on our group's policies on economic affairs, please visit our website, eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.